When you're trying something new, you're always going to have people not believe in you. You always have people who either just root against you or just lack faith in whatever you're doing. And whenever people do that, which they will eventually, whenever they do, it's always important to pay no mind or even use what they're saying as constructive criticism, even when the criticism itself may not be constructive. Try to find areas of improvement. But the main thing you want to look out for people not believing in you is when you don't believe in yourself. One of the main things that stops people from achieving their dreams isn't someone else shutting them down. It's themselves allowing other people's words or their own like internal conflicts or whatever. It's letting themselves not fulfill what they want to do because they just don't have the faith in it. I um I recently have been trying to devote more time into streaming and editing because that is what I want to do for my life. That is where I want to be an entertainer. I want to be someone people can laugh with, laugh at, whatever. But there are moments in time where either I'll be thinking of like bits I can do, or when I'm just streaming and there's not a lot going on, I'll get that reoccurring thought of you're not gonna make it. You know, it's not worth it. You the like it just whatever it may be, just you're not achieving your dreams. You're not gonna make it. You're not cut out for this. Whatever. And in those moments, it can be very hard to try and rationalize it and be like, no, I just got to got to keep working at it, got to keep improving, got to keep whatever, keep having a positive outlook on it, which is honestly really hard whenever you're doing something in entertainment or something in art or something like any any like artistic venture. It's always hard starting out because you don't have the immediate kind of success. You're not always going to be receiving a paycheck for what you're doing. It might only be a like passion project, like where you aren't even showing it to the world yet. So you have no incentive, no immediate reward to whatever you're trying to do, which makes it really hard to want to keep going, especially when things don't end up going your way, or if things begin to get tedious or frustrating. It is very hard to try and continue motivating yourself into something. But for me at least, I am I'm very goal oriented and I'm looking at my endpoint and I'm just seeing that like that's the part I'm looking at first, and then I'm looking at how do I get there, you know, instead of trying to make, you know what I'm saying? I'm not taking it day by day. I'm going, if I want to be here at this point by the end of the year, how do I get there? And then for me at least, it is just consistently trying to stream, consistently trying to edit videos. And right now, sometimes it can be very frustrating if maybe a video I was working on doesn't do well, or if again, I'm streaming and I'm just not putting up a good performance, or like the jokes aren't landing, whatever it is. There's always moments where I go, man, I'm just not cut out for this, or this just isn't gonna work for me, or I just don't enjoy what I'm doing. But I always try to wrap myself back to the life that I want to live is attainable if I just stop being a baby. You know, if I stop just whining about it and I go, okay, well, if this video didn't get enough views, how do I fix that? How do I improve the next one to make it not do that? Like I've been getting a lot better at making thumbnails. I've been getting better at trying to make better titles, more enticing titles, stuff like that. What I'm trying to say is that my head's been messed up this whole video. What I'm trying to say is that if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. If you're going to show up, you have to show up. You know, you have to really commit to whatever you're doing. And you have to believe in yourself to commit, you know. If if I just started doing all this and I was really half-assed, I mean like my main videos, even these, if I came into these like really half-assed and I was just talking about fucking nothing, no one would really watch. There'd be no point to watching the video because I'm just talking out of my ass. If I'm trying to edit videos and try to make them entertaining and it's just the most unentertaining fucking slop and the music doesn't match right, it's whatever, people aren't gonna watch. So there's just a lot of like inability to improve and to try and find new ways to succeed because of feeling like, oh, I don't know if I'm cut out for this, man. I don't know if I can be entertaining on the game. I don't know if I can make people laugh or whatever it is. At the end of the day, you always have to be your number one fan because you're stuck with yourself. If you if you really want to achieve something, but part of you is holding you back, you have to just get rid of that part because it's either gonna be with you or it's not gonna be with you. And in order to achieve your goals, you just have to believe in yourself. You have to be your number one supporter. Thank you.